Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to say, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. That is to say, all praise to the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, through the Holy Spirit, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the hopeful elect men, women, and children of Israel scattered abroad through the four corners of the earth. This your brother Yara Donba coming back at you for what I hope to be another short yet edifying lesson. All right. And the name of this one is going to be something to the effect, or what I'm going to talk about is the fact that being in the truth is the best thing that you can do for your family. Right. And that's a quote that I heard from the elder Jeremiah, man. And it's actual factuals, man. He always say everybody talk about how much they love their family. Everybody talk about how much they love their wife or their kids or blah, blah, this, that, and the third. But they don't do the things that the Lord said do, man. But the best thing that you could do is to be in this truth, man, and be obedient to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and do the things that are pleasing to them. All right, that's the best thing that you can do for your family, man. All right, so without further ado, I want to go ahead and get into these scriptures. And I'm going to start here at the book of Acts, chapter 11. All right, so the book of Acts, chapter 11, starting at verse 11. It says, and behold, immediately there were three men already come unto the house where I was sent from Caesarea unto me, Salakia. And the Spirit bade me go with them, nothing doubting. Moreover, these six brethren accompanied me, and we entered into the man's house. And he shewed us how we had seen an angel in his house, which stood and said unto him, send me to Joppa and call for Simon, whose surname is Peter, who shall tell thee words whereby thou and all thy house shall be saved. As I began to speak, the Holy Ghost fell on them as on us at the beginning, right? So what did it say, man? It told these men, hey, these are the words that can say that, I want to quote it directly. It says, who shall tell thee words whereby thou and all thy house shall be saved, man. So again, hey, if you wanna do what's best for your family, man, you gotta do what the Lord said do at the end of the day. All right. And it doubled down on it in the book of Acts in chapter 16, right? And let's go here to the verse 25. All right. And this is when Paul and Silas was in prison. It says, and at midnight Paul and Silas prayed and sang praises unto the Most High, and the prisoners heard them. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison were shaken. And immediately all the doors were opened, and everyone's bands were loosed. And the keeper of the prison, awaking out of his sleep, and seeing the prison doors open, he drew out his sword and would have killed himself, supposing that the prisoners had been fled. But Paul cried with a loud voice, saying, do thyself no harm, for we are all here. Then he called for a light and sprang in and came trembling and fell down before Paul and Silas and brought them out and said, sirs, what must I do to be saved? Right? And here in verse 31, it says, and they said, believe on the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and thou shalt be saved and thy house. Right? Because the man is the covering for his household, man. Right? The man is the covering for his household. That's why it says this right here in the book of Isaiah, chapter 33. All right. Let's see here. No, this is not what I want. I thought it was Isaiah 33. Let me see. Man. Hiding place. Salakia. Yeah. What was I just saying? Oh, it's 32. Salakia. Isaiah 32 and 1. It says, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. And the man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. And the eyes of them that see them, in the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. Right? But what does it say, man? A man shall be a hiding place from a wind and a covert from the tempest. Right? Or as the elder, I believe it was the elder Jeremiah again, what did he say? Paradise, man. It's going to be like the way he described it was what? A mirage. When people in the desert, they see the mirages, man, and they see the little oasis, right? It's going to be like a little oasis in the middle of Jacob's trouble and all the hell that's breaking loose, man. But guess what? To put the paint where it ain't, man. As the man, you have to do what you have to do to save yourself first, man. And I don't even like saying it like that because we can't save ourselves. Obviously, we still in this predicament, right? But you have to work on your own salvation with fear and trembling, right? You have to do the things that's pleasing to the Lord for you before you can even worry about doing the things that's pleasing to the Lord for your family, man. You got to work on your own salvation with fear and trembling. Study to show thyself approved. All right? You can't worry about everybody else if you ain't doing what you got to do for yourself, man. Okay? And with that being said, man, I want to give one example of where a man going off cost his family as well. Because guess what? It will cost your family too. All right, this is the book of Joshua, chapter 7. All right, and this is after Israel got defeated at Ai, right? And fighting the Canaanites, right? So I want to jump down here to verse 16. All right, and I'm just going to read through. Joshua 7:16. So Joshua rose up early in the morning and brought Israel by their tribes, and their tribe of Judah was taken, Salakia. And he brought the family of Judah, and he took the family of the Zarites, and he brought the family of Zarites man by man, and Zabdi was taken. And he brought the household man by man, and Achan, the son of Carmi, the son of Zabdi, the son of Zerah, of the tribe of Judah was taken. And Joshua said unto Achan, my son, give, I pray thee, glory to Yahweh, power of Israel, and make confession unto him, and tell me now what thou hast done. Hide it not from me. And Achan answered Joshua and said, indeed, I have sinned against Yahweh, power of Israel, and thus have I done, and thus have I done. When I saw among the spoils a goodly Babylonianish garment, and 200 shekels of silver, and a wedge of gold of 50 shekels weight, then I converted them and took them, and behold, they are hid in the earth in the midst of my tent, and the silver under it. And Joshua sent messengers, and they ran into the tent, and behold, it was hid in his tent, and the silver under it. And they took them out of the midst of the tent, and brought them unto Joshua and unto all the children of Israel, and laid them out before the Lord Yahweh. And Joshua and all Israel with him took Achan the son of Zerah, and the silver, and the garment, and the wedge of gold, and his sons, and his daughters, and his oxen, and his asses, and his sheep, and his tent, and all that he had, and they brought them unto the valley of Achor. And Joshua said, why hast thou troubled us? Yahweh shall trouble thee this day. And all Israel stoned him with stones, and burned them with fire, after they had stoned them with stones. And they raised over him a great heap of stones unto this day. So the Lord Yahweh turned from the fierceness of his anger, wherefore the name of that place was called the Valley of Achor, right? So Achan caused his whole family to be put to death, man, because he did not follow the directions that Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, set forth, man. So, hey, it's all things double one against another, man. It's a two-way street. You can either do the things pleasing to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and it's a chance that you and your household be saved, or you don't, and your whole household get destroyed, man. Right? So yes, man, being in this truth, being active in this truth, being diligent in this truth, right, is the best thing that you can do for your household, man. It's the best thing that you can do for your family. All right, so Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. With that, I'm going to say, Kal Halal Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the hopeful elect, men, women, and children of Israel scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Shalom and Kwam Yesharallah.